Every 4 years, hundreds of thousands of people descend on Washington, D.C. for the presidential inauguration. Among this flood are tens of thousands of college students eager to be a part of history and bear witness to our democratic process at work. Today we talked to some college students from around the country about Obama's presidency, hopes for the future, and of course, the ceremony itself. President Obama's approval rating may be hovering around 50%, but you would never know it from talking to the many college students at today's inauguration who remain enthusiastic about our Commander-in-Chief. The excited hordes of college students that showed up from all over the country listed a number of different reasons for wanting to come to today's event.
It's the inauguration and it rocks.
We wanted to be a part of a pivotal time in history. I came here today to support the president because I did a lot of volunteering for him.
My roommate Rachel persuaded me to come because we want to make sure that we remember this day and celebrating Obama's second inauguration.
It is fair to say that these college students are a bit more enthusiastic than the general public about a second Obama term. Many Americans point to a deadlocked Congress, a failure to fulfill some key promises from his 2008 campaign, and a rapidly escalating budget deficit as reasons to be wary of 4 more years. But students in attendance at today's event hesitated to point fingers at Obama for a first term that did not live up to many people's expectations.
I think 4 years isn't enough to make a big change.
I think he did pretty well. I think we expected a miracle, and I think some people were disappointed by that. But I think what he was given, he did pretty well with the time that he had. And I think that the fact that he's been given another 4 years, I think everybody will be happy with the rest of his 4 years.
He had a lot of lofty expectations and obviously didn't meet quite as many of the goals as he was supposed to, but I don't know, I wasn't really displeased.
But several students interviewed were sure not to completely let Obama off the hook, with many students expressing concerns over the price of college. Suggestions for the Commander-in-Chief's second term included:
if he could get the price of college down, it's extremely expensive.
More money, that'd be nice. I think that's pretty much a universal thing.
Lower taxes.
I would just like to see a lot more environmental policy making and stuff along that nature rather than worrying about other things.
In his inaugural speech, Obama tipped his hand as to what issues he will tackle during his second term. He made a point of addressing climate change and gay rights, both areas of concern for many of the college students in attendance.
I loved it. He touched on a lot of things that have been going on prevalent in politics, and I particularly liked he touched on the homosexuality topic. So
I was really excited that he mentioned the climate change and also gay rights. As a college student, I've been trying to do more work into those fields.
It appears that the excitement about President Obama among college students is as strong as ever. Interviews today suggested that despite a drop in his approval rating nationally, Obama still appeals to America's youngest voters.
I think he speaks realistically to what kind of worldview we adopt.
I don't know, we're just young and we feel like we have a whole life ahead of us, and he's inspiring and he's very optimistic about the future, and so are we. It's a good match.
For the students here today, the inauguration is clearly more than an institutional formality. It's an opportunity to reflect, to learn, and most importantly, to participate. For YDN Multimedia, this is Kevin Kucharski.